Good morning, you guys. It is Thursday morning, October 21st, I believe. And first of all, I know this is not a vlogging camera, so I know I'm like pretty close to the camera right now, but this is the best I got and I wanted to vlog this experience since I rented out an Airbnb a couple towns away from where I live in the most gorgeous, beautiful vineyard winery area. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's beautiful. I can't wait to show you around this room that I'm gonna be taking photos in and also along the property area out here. So I'm basically just going to try to vlog as much as I can today. Honestly, my main priority today is getting as many photos done before nighttime. So that is gonna be my main focus, but I'm gonna try to do my best to show you guys as much as I can throughout the process. So with that, I'm actually going to flip the camera around and just kind of show you guys around the room. All right, guys, so this is what my cute little Airbnb looks like. It's basically just like a little bedroom with a small little kitchen area over there and then the bathroom. And I actually really love this area right here. I know it's so bright right now. Let me see if I can close this so you guys can see a little bit better. I was already kind of taking some photos in this area. I just absolutely love it with the plants, the natural light coming in, and then the pillows and the color of this little wood thing, whatever this is right here. I think it's absolutely beautiful. The bed is really nice too. I like the colors. I love all the neutral colors of this room. And I brought my photography light just in case I needed a little bit more light in certain areas. And there's this little table over here. And let me turn on some light because it's going to get a little bit darker over here. So let me add some light into here so you guys can actually see. So we have this cute little marbled countertop and sink. So I'm probably gonna do some sort of setup over here. I'm honestly gonna try to take photos anywhere and everywhere that I can. There's even this cute little area over here as well. And what's funny is they have this little wooden cutting board, and I actually got this. I went to Target and I found this and I thought it was really cute. It's like marbled and wood and I wanted to do something with it. And I see that they have something similar. So I don't know, I might try to do just a bunch of different kinds of photos. Let me actually try to turn that light off because I don't like that one. I'm still learning which lights go where. I also got this little notebook right here, and I really want to change my brand color to sage green. So I found that pen at Target as well, and I think it goes perfectly with everything. And I honestly just grabbed a bunch of my products. These are ones that I already had wrapped up and ready to go for my vendor event, but I just decided to grab it to use. And I also got some little matches to use. These ones I really like photos when you can see matches kind of laying next to the candle, so I might do something with that. And I also got these little Christmas lights. So I want to do kind of like a little Christmassy light background kind of thing when taking photos, because I also kind of want to take photos for my winter collection too. And then in terms of the lenses that I'm going to be using, so the lens right now that I'm using to film this is a 22 millimeter, and I have my 50 millimeter right here. And then I also have my 100 millimeter macro lens right here. So this one is probably going to be the main one, but because I use a Canon M50, it's already cropped, and then adding this onto it, I have to stand so far away when I'm taking photos. So that's kind of the only thing about that. So I might have to use my 50 millimeter one in situations where I can't back up that far. I also have a bunch of different photography props that are still in my trunk that I'm gonna go get when I need to get it. And I also really love their bathroom in here. So I think it's beautiful. And I really like this area right here. So I think I can take, obviously with the seat down, I think I can take some really nice photos just kind of next to this plant area right there. Maybe at an angle like this, I'm not too sure yet. They even like give you like shampoo and conditioner too, which I thought was really cool. Hi guys, I'm looking in the mirror right now. This is my setup with my microphone on my leggings right now, and then it's attached to my shirt right here. So that's how I'm filming this. And I really like the color of the countertops and just kind of the way that everything looks. I think it's just a really, really pretty setup to take photos in. The only thing I'm kind of concerned about is lighting in here, because the main thing that I was wanting was to make sure that I was getting as much natural light as possible. But that's also why I brought in my little photography lights and everything. So that is what the bathroom is looking like. And to be honest, you guys, I don't know why I didn't just stay the night last night. You're probably thinking, why would you not stay here, Erica? It's 30 minutes away from my house and I just wasn't prepared for it. So I didn't stay the night. But I went this morning, I got a bunch of food. They have a little fridge right there and I got food. So I'm going to eat a bagel right now and a smoothie, and probably get started really, really soon on product photos. I know that a lot of the photos that I'm gonna wanna take outside are gonna have to wait until maybe around 3, 4-ish because of the sun going down. I did, when I brought in my stuff yesterday, I did stay until about 5:30, and I was able to get a couple of photos that were really nice in like the sunset golden hour time, because if you try to take too many photos outside when it's really, really bright outside like that, and it's just direct sun, I don't like the look of that on my photos personally. So I'm gonna have to wait on that, but I'm gonna show you guys. Actually, you know what? You probably won't be able to see it until I change the f-stop on my camera. So I'm not even gonna show you guys because it's gonna be completely just white. You won't be able to see anything. So I honestly really wanna take you guys outside, but I don't know if there's anybody out there. I had no idea that this place, so this is a guest house on somebody's property, like the most wealthiest, beautiful property I've ever seen in my life. But they have 3 guest houses, which is incredible. So there's other people here, and I was actually outside taking photos. Like the shutter sound was going off every 2 seconds, and people were trying to enjoy themselves. So I might have to do a voiceover, I might not, but I'm gonna take you guys outside and show you around. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be anybody out here, so I want to show you guys what it looks like right outside of the room. There's like this cute little area out here that I definitely want to take advantage of. It does sound like they're doing some work out there, so I apologize if you do hear any sounds. But they have this cute little marbled plant right there. Cute little area right there. And right actually outside, so let me show you guys. So this is actually right outside of my door. So this is my door right here. I can open up and it's the room, but it's completely dark because I have to change the setting on my camera to show you guys because it's so bright out here. So I'm at like the absolute lowest light setting on my phone. But let me just show you guys how absolutely stunning it is out here. It's just so nice and peaceful. There's all these vineyards out here. And again, the sun is so bright right now, and photos out here are just gonna be way too harsh. So I am gonna have to wait, but I did try to get a lot of photos. Let me walk over here and show you guys what it looks like over here. I hope it's not too bright. I hope you guys can still see, but it's just all the vineyards, and it's like you're at this top point up here. So it's this hill down here, but all of this is all vineyards, and it's just a beautiful day outside, you guys. I think it's maybe low 70s right now. And I just really wanted you guys to see the view. There was no way I could rent out this place and not just take a couple moments to really enjoy the view over here. So I think they have a cute little toaster that I'm gonna use. I don't drink coffee, so I don't need this Keurig, but I'm sure other people very much appreciate that. Do you put it in facing in or facing out? I don't know. I feel like I always put it in facing in, but I don't know if that's right. I also don't want this to be like super toasted. I also got a pumpkin muffin from Albertsons. Does this not just look so delicious? Actually, I don't know. It kind of looks like it has like things growing on it, but I don't know. It probably is really good. Let me see. Yeah, it's really good. So I do also want to do a lot of photographs using the replica surface boards. So I did bring all of my boards here today so I could set some stuff up. And I think I'm going to start with probably the marbled background, since that seems to be a common theme with a lot of the items that I brought and a lot of the items here. So I'm just going to set this up. So I just set it up like this in this shape, and then I attach it together with these little side holders. It's harder to do on not a sturdy surface. All right, so I wanted to bring you guys closer and show you my thought process, because I started thinking about this and I was like, you know what, I probably should turn my camera on so you guys can actually see what I'm thinking of doing. So I really want to bring out my lights in this kind of setup, and I'm thinking about actually doing more of an up view, so like a bird's eye view of this kind of photo, but I still want to keep this up because I might want to, you know, do more 45-degree angles or something like that. But I'm going to take these lights that I got. These are just, again, just white Christmas lights. And I'm gonna see if I can do something really cute with this photo setup. You know, I may need to bring out the other lights. I knew that I probably would need 2 of these, so I'm really glad that I brought 2. Oh, you know what? These don't connect long ways, meaning that I'm not able to plug in the other end. Huh. Okay, let's improvise. Let's try to bring this a little bit closer. Bring this back closer to the outlet over here. I should have brought an extension cord. That was actually on my mind of something that I wanted to bring. Again, I do not know what I'm doing, you guys. All of this is just kind of, I try it as I go along and I see what I like, and I don't know what it's gonna look like until I actually look through the lens and see if I like it or not. I also have this little pine cone decoration that I got from Michael's last year. And there's something in me that's telling me to use this in this photo shoot. So what I did before I got here was I actually went through and I printed out labels from my winter collection so I could put it onto other candles, because the majority of the time the candles that are burning whatever label it is, it's not actually that candle. But of course you don't know that unless you're actually in the room smelling the candle, that it's not that. So I am going to change the labels on one of these candles. I actually have a couple candles from the Sunshine collection. It's a rock candy candle, and I didn't sell all of this. So I have this to kind of play around with. And actually, you know what? I'm just gonna use the other side. So sometimes when there's a label right here, I'll just flip it around and use the other side. And this one is now going to be a Christmas cookie scent. And now it looks like a Christmas cookie candle. So I'm gonna take that one off, gonna put that one there, and then I'm just gonna play around with different angles and see how it turns out. So real fast, I just wanted to show you guys the angle that I'm looking at right now when I'm looking through this. And if I stand up, that's what that angle looks like, which I almost kind of like a little bit better. So I'm on manual mode right now, so you can kind of see me just playing around with the differences until I get kind of the sharpness that I'm looking for. But I really want to play around with that because I do not like that. So I'm almost thinking about taking that away and adding something else. I'm also going to be playing around with the lighting, so I took that away and I added some little matches, and I still don't know if I like that because there's so much going on with the lights, and there's the two different kind of color changes on the little cutting board. So I almost want to take that away and just have the actual candle showing and not really focus on anything else but the candle. So I like this a lot more, and I kind of like getting an angle like this to where I'm kind of at like a 45-degree right now, and you can see all the lights in the background, but I kind of want to fix that in the back because at this angle you can really only see a lot of the string and not as much of the light back there. As if I go this way, I do like this angle as well. So I'm going to kind of play around with this and then show you guys what I come up with. All right, guys, so it is a little bit bright over here just because I got this open window open, and I am setting up the replica surface boards down on the floor, and then I have my photography light at it. So this is a really good way to set up, and something I've always wanted to do, but just in my apartment, it's really, really hard to do. So you have the natural light source coming in there, and then you have your photography lights coming in right there so that I can kind of get a little bit lower on the ground. I can set up different kinds of little setups that I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to go and get a bunch of my props and put them down. I kind of feel out of breath. I don't know why. I feel like I've just been kind of running around taking photos of whatever comes to mind. So I might pop up some of those photos right here for you guys to kind of check out and see what I've been doing in the meantime. Essentially, I've just been trying to find different angles. I've been playing around a little bit with the little Christmas lights at different angles. And then I also want to get a lot of photos of just my products sitting in cute little setups to where I can take it from far away, to where it's more of that lifestyle shot that I've been trying to get for the longest time, but I haven't been able to in my really unattractive apartment for those kind of photos. So that is a huge goal of mine while the sun is still out. I mean, it's 12:15 right now. So I still have probably a good 5 hours here with sunshine, and then the last hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that will probably be more of the time where the sun is going down, and I'll get more photos. But I'm probably gonna grab a snack just because I'm always eating, always hungry. And then I'm gonna do some setups of my photography down here next to the open window and just kind of see what I can do. Okay, so this is how I decided to change it up. I think I'm gonna try to shoot something from above because I like having the wick trimmers right there, and I think I'll probably take away the wax melts. But I will show you guys kind of what it looks like in the angle that I'm trying to get at. So let me get this focused to show you guys. So that is kind of what I am looking at right now in terms of this photo. I do kind of want to bring that eucalyptus forward a little bit because I want to get that out of focus. So kind of back up a little bit and bring that eucalyptus in that front forward so that it can kind of be a little bit blurry. All right, so this is what I'm talking about in terms of bringing the eucalyptus a little bit closer. And now I'm in recording mode, so it's not going to look the way it is when I'm going to actually take the photo. And I decided to remove the wick trimmers because I felt like that was kind of a little too much in that area, especially with the little wax melts in the back like that. So I'm just gonna go through and try to get some photos in this angle. And then I'm probably gonna go up and see what I can get a little bit more at a 45. All right, guys, so we are at about the halfway mark right now. What time is it? Oh, don't wanna drop anything. This is a little unstable. So it's just shy of 2 o'clock right now. I can stay till probably around 5:30. I've been here since 10, so it's a little bit over the halfway mark. So far, I'm actually very happy that I rented it out. So far, it is worth it. I'm gonna take my elbow off the table. So far, it is definitely worth it for me to have rented this out. This specific Airbnb guest house that I am staying in right now, it was a 2-day minimum stay. And I'm really happy about that because if I would have only stayed one day, their check-in time is at 4 and checkout time is at 11. So I would have had hardly any time to actually take photos. So I'm really happy that it was a 2-day stay. The bed is so comfortable, and I am so contemplating actually just staying the night tonight, but I also don't want to be alone. So I don't know, I'm trying to weigh the pros and cons. I'm hungry, so I heated up a burrito that absolutely exploded in the microwave. So I'm gonna eat this, hang out for a little bit, maybe think about other ideas of where I want to actually take photos. I haven't taken any photos over here. So there is the door over here, and then there is a little chair, a backdrop, and then a little kind of nightstand. I have not taken any photos here. So I think this is probably going to be my next area to film. But overall, I'm really excited. I can't wait to edit. Editing photos are my absolute favorite. So I'm really excited to sit down and edit photos probably tomorrow or when I get home tonight. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's very nice. It's very relaxing. It did get quite a little bit hotter outside than what I thought it was going to be. I think it got into the 80s outside, which again is not like hot at all, but it was just a little bit warmer than what I thought. And it's just very quiet. So I've just had some music playing the whole time, and I'm just trying to, not rush too much and not try to like overthink and then not be able to have my creativity. So that's why I'm glad I've had the whole day to really take photos. And again, like I've been saying all day, once the sun starts going down, I'll start taking more photos outside. I tried to go outside a little bit and take some photos out there. But it still just seemed too bright to take photos on, and the settings on my camera I could only take them down so far. So yeah, I'm gonna eat, so I'm not just sitting here holding this burrito the whole time. And I will catch up with you guys at some point. All right, guys, so it is now 3:30. I only have a couple more hours here. As you can see, kind of is a little bit of a mess. I got a lot of things everywhere, as always. So here's a little setup that I was working on. I was just seeing what it would look like if I had these little lights going on all throughout my products, and I did a couple photos doing that way. I did do some photos down there with my little notebook that I got from Target. And then over here was something that I wasn't expecting. So earlier, I want to say about an hour ago or so, there was light coming through that window, and it was kind of coming through right here. And I realized that I really, really liked the way that it was looking on the table, and I started taking photos in a way that I really haven't before. And that's kind of something that I was really hoping for in this whole experience of being here, was just kind of trying to go out of the box and not just do things that I always do when taking photos. So it was really interesting, and I was just basically, using the matches and kind of doing an angled right here, and there was kind of a little bit of light coming through. And I was just working with a bunch of different things. I was trying to get my scarf in the background for that pattern texture, and just kind of having fun with it. And that was a lot of fun to just kind of sit here and take a bunch of photos and different angles and kind of try different things. So I'm excited to see how those turn out once I edit them. But as far as what I'm going to continue to do, I don't know. I've kind of walked around and thought, okay, what can I do right now? I have about an hour before it's going to be nice enough outside for me to actually take photos outside, because right now it is actually still pretty bright. So I am just probably gonna play around maybe a little bit more with the replica surface boards, maybe put on the subway tile and just play around with that, with more photos and more props that I have. But yeah, I'm just gonna make use of all the time I have here while I have it, while it's still daylight out. And I just kind of wanted to update you guys on what I've been doing, since I know I haven't been vlogging that much, but I still wanted to update you guys on what I've done so far. All right, guys, so it is now, what time is it? It's 4:45. I have a little bit of daylight left outside. It's actually really nice lighting right now. You can see the sun's going down by the lighting there on the wall. But I think I am going to close up today's vlog. And I really hope you guys enjoyed. I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing all the photos that I am posting throughout this video and just kind of my thought behind the setup of some of the photography shoots that I was doing. Obviously, as I was saying, I didn't film everything because I was just so focused on getting these photos taken. And I'm so happy that I decided to rent out this Airbnb. I highly recommend it for anybody that is wanting to take product photos, but if you are like me and your home, your apartment, wherever it is that you live is not photo ready, it's not pretty, it's really not made for photos, I highly recommend to do something like this. I did look into, I think it was Peer Space or something like that. And for what you got, it was so much pricier, so much pricier. So I highly recommend for you guys to check out some Airbnbs, look at photos, see if it's something that you would personally want to do, to take product photos and just kind of up your website, your Instagram, all that kind of stuff. If you're looking to go to get kind of a whole new look like I am, I would highly recommend that. But I think that is all for today's video. I am gonna start cleaning up because I have a lot of stuff everywhere. So I think I'm going to clean up the majority of stuff, take most of it to my car, and then still just hang out until probably right before the sun goes down and then head home. But once again, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to leave it a thumbs up as well as subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to follow me over on Instagram at MemoryBoxCandleCo, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. How do I stop it? How do I stop it? Is there an emergency off button? Stop. Okay. It was smelling like it was burning. Nope, it wasn't. Let's try that again. Why are you not staying down? I'm hungry, so I heated up a burrito that absolutely exploded in the microwave. Probably because the wattage is not right. You know how sometimes watts, the watts of the microwave. It looks okay, right? I'm right next to an open window, which is how I would love to film all the time. If I could, I would get a house, a place, anywhere to where I would be able to film right like this. And I would love to have a bed like this. It is so comfy. This bed is so comfy. And I love I think it's called a headboard of the bed. I don't have that with our bed. We really need to get one. I'm hoping once we get a house, we'll be able to have an excuse to get all new furniture, hopefully. Really excited about that. But yeah, I gotta get to cleaning. I'll see you guys later.